You are so beautiful. Why do you do this to yourself? Well, she has 300,000 reasons. She's getting attention, and she's kind of infamous. She's famous for doing something wrong. And so whether she's getting positive or negative attention, attention is still attention. Coach Greg, in today's video, we're going over what are they eating as fatties?
Everything I ate today as a fatty.
Before we get into this, let me remind you, she has over 300,000 big reasons not to lose weight. They're called followers. Over 300,000 morons, including you, right? You follow this girl.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to see what fatties eat so that you can see what you shouldn't eat yourself? Is that why you're watching her? Are you watching the train wreck? Why exactly are you watching a morbidly obese woman eat herself to death? Are you sadistic? Is that what's going on? People...
It's like it turns me off from food. Like, kind of, if you know.
I mean, as soon as I watch that, I go soft. And so...
That's not what I mean.
Harder than last time. You're going to need a double dose of this. 8 pills I'm going to take today. Because imagine trying to get freaky after watching this. People gorging themselves, overweight, and not giving 2 shits about doing cardio or eating healthy and just thinking it's cool. But remember, they have hundreds of thousands of reasons to do this. They're making money. Is it worth the money when you're going to die? Let's just watch what she eats.
We're starting out the day with some breakfast.
Yeah, of course, we start off our day with breakfast, but the problem is, what is that big brown thing you're putting into your mouth? And so she shouldn't eat the donut. You might be thinking, yeah, but no foods are off limit. Yeah, donuts for her, they're off limit, especially for breakfast. You don't eat this.
And we also had to get some protein in for breakfast.
I mean, I think it's acceptable to have the fried chicken. I mean, it could be better. Go easier on the sauce. Those calories, they quickly add up, but it's all about portion control. You can't eat a massive donut and a massive fried chicken with a massive amount of sauce and not think you're going to eat too many calories. I mean, honestly, all I saw there was the crust, the fat part. I didn't see a whole lot of chicken. Why don't we just eat some chicken? Perhaps at the end, you could have some protein anabolic donuts from my cookbook. Did you know that there's a bunch, like I think 6 different protein donut recipes? And they do, in fact, taste exquisite. So why not go with that? And what about for something to drink?
We got Dutch Bros.
It's a red drink. It's not diet. You got to have none of that.
For sure, a shit ton of sugar in that. Like, I just see it from here.
This fatty... all she needs to do to become a baddie, rather than being a fatty, is reduce the calories in her diet. I mean, she probably actually would be hot. If she lost 190 pounds, she'd probably be attractive.
Yeah,
I feel like she has potential.
Most people are attractive if they're not fat.
That's a good point. All you have to do if you're a female is not be fat and you're kind of good looking. Like, you could get a man. It's not that hard. It's not that deep.
Honestly, most people are good looking if they're not at their healthy weight.
Yeah, like if you
like,
get lean enough and you can see some bones, you looks max a little bit, you're going to be kind of all right.
Yeah, decent, like, yeah.
Decent. So just don't be fat. And so when you watch this girl, understand that this is proof. She's caught in 4K of exactly why she's gaining weight. It's not because of the obesity gene. Remember Oprah Winfrey? She tried to convince us that, hey, obesity, it makes you fat. It's not the fact that you're eating all this shit. It's obesity. And so you have no excuses. If she had Diet Pop and some normal chicken that wasn't deep fried and had a smaller donut, she would lose weight.
We got cauliflower pizza for lunch.
Hey, let's not eat the whole pizza. Cauliflower pizza, it's still pizza. You didn't need lunch. You ate enough for the entire day at breakfast.
Ice cream tea with peach and raspberry.
Why are we drinking sugar calories? Like, just drink the diet version. Like, if she did no change whatsoever, and instead of having the sugar-laden drinks, she had non-nutritive sweeteners like aspartame and Splendas, you know what I'm talking about. If she had the Diet Pepsis, she'd probably lose 50 pounds. She would make no change. She would still eat like a piece of shit. She would still eat like an asshole. But rather than having the sugar calories from the drinks, she would drink, water and Diet Pepsi and Gatorade Diet Zero, whatever. She would lose probably 50 freaking pounds, probably a pound a week, 50 pounds in a year. That's how easy it is.
For dinner, we're eating a burger bowl.
The first thing that made sense, a burger bowl. This is lowering calories. She's removed the bun.
I would have that.
I mean, I would eat 3 of those. But we could eat that and the bun. You lost 4 pounds last night because you rode in a bike race.
And I was
And so if you race bikes, you do a lot of cardio, you basically eat whatever you want. We went out, had pizza, I had gnocchi, and we're getting up and we're losing weight. Why? Cardio. Like, I bet I eat more calories in a day than this woman. I mean, it's close, but I probably eat more than her, but I burn it off. That's the difference. Why does she wear that nose ring thing? What is that doing? Is that to bring the attention away from the 400-pound gunt?
I think so.
So, like, you see that and you eyes up here. Don't look at the gun, eyes up here. I mean, what is that thing? This is what really mesmerizes me a little bit. She's wearing an Oura ring. So she's so hardcore into tracking her sleep and her resting heart rate and her REM sleep score and all this bullshit that you don't need to know. But she won't track her calories. There's the low-hanging fruit and the high-hanging fruit. Like, it's way up there. The Oura ring is so high, I can't reach it. I know I'm a 5'6" man, but even with my stepladder, I can't reach how useless it is to track your sleep REM cycle with an Oura ring. You throw the ring in the trash, and you track your calories. Like, if she traded in her ring for my cookbook, she would lose 100 pounds and she would be happy. Happy as a fat kid eating cake until that fat kid grows up and realizes that it was a big mistake and they lost 20 years from their life and they're having a heart attack and life sucks.
Starry, 0 sugar cranberry to end the night.
Finally, the 0 sugar cranberry. Why isn't she having more of that? You are so beautiful. Why do you do this to yourself? I mean, I like that as a comment. Why do you do this to yourself? Well, she has 300,000 reasons, and she's getting a bunch of DMs saying, hey, you're beautiful. She's getting attention, and she's kind of infamous. She's famous for doing something wrong, and so whether she's getting positive or negative attention is still attention. Do you guys grow up knowing this? Like, as school teachers, we'd have some students in the room, and they would do bad things, and some would do good things. And honestly, they didn't care. They just wanted attention. Perhaps they weren't getting attention at home. And so sometimes a kid will act up. They're acting up, they're talking when they shouldn't, and all they want is a teacher to say, shut up, Jimmy. All the student wants me to say is, say, ferme ta gueule, little Johnny. Stevarti. Ça va rentrer. Arrête ça. Tais-toi. Ferme ta gueule.
Je te plie, Blue.
They get the attention.
I'm not sure what you meant by that.
Oh,
Ferme ta gueule. Alexa, if I have to talk to you one more time, principal's office.
I
Alexa.
hear you're having a tough day.
Shut up! What I would do sometimes is I would have to ignore said person. Ignore them because they were craving me saying ferme ta gueule. And so sometimes people do something for negative attention. So she's doing this on purpose, knowing fatties probably shouldn't be eating all this fatty food, but yet she posts it because she's getting so much attention, hundreds of thousands of followers. And so she's motivated to keep going. What you would think would motivate her more would be to lose the weight and be healthy and to live longer. But people, they don't see the future. They don't listen to Coach Greg until it's too late. And so there lies the problem. Let's watch what fatty number 2 eats in a day. But before we watch what fatty number 2 eats in a day, she wants to offer a warning, a trigger warning, in case this is happening. Let us see.
It has come to my attention that there's multiple brands that are using my face to promote their products, and I just want to say right now, I do not give you authorization.
No one is using this to sell products. It's not happening unless they want to go bankrupt. And last I checked, most companies, they want to make money. Now, if you see Coach Greg advertised on Facebook and so on, I'm sure you've seen it, promoting BPC 157, some oral version, it's AI, and they splice me doing an interview with Transcend where I was talking about injectable peptides, and they use me to sell these products. Why do I know this? Because I go to the gym and every second day somebody says, oh, you're the BPC guy. You're selling these oral PPC on Facebook. I'm like, no, that's not me. It's AI. And so remember, unless it's with Algo RX, it's not actually me. I'm a part owner of Algo RX. You can go there. You can get your enclomiphene, your tadalafil, your Cialis, the Viagras, NAD, glutathione, peptides, whatever you're looking for. Perhaps you're trying to lose weight, the peptides, GLPs, all that kind of stuff. You go there, code Greg, 10% off. Let's get back to the video.
The company needs to steal content from another creator to fake a promotion.
She's talking like this, bird hands. This is a woman, as soon as you see bird hands, you walk away.
What I eat in a day as a fat girl.
I'm always starting with my Diet Coke.
All right, this is great. She starts with a Diet Coke. I mean, there's no calories. It's got some caffeine, probably going to reduce her cravings. And so We're off to a great start.
We have a, looks like a fried platter. It's got like chicken tenders, Asian plum wings, mozzarella sticks, onion rings, and fries.
A family-sized fried platter for breakfast is not ideal. It's for a family. I mean, you're the size of a complete family, but this is too much food. Why is it that some of my videos get demonetized for talking about how to lose weight and to be healthy, but yet you're allowed to show this shit? What is this to do? It promotes people to binge eat. How is this allowed? How are you allowed to do mukbang videos, but I can't promote living a healthy lifestyle, 150 minutes cardio, fork down, going to the gym, training, all that stuff?
So good. And our waitress is so sweet. I might have to ask her for a soup.
Of course, the waitress is sweet. She's being paid a ridiculous amount of tips to walk over and bring your fried platter and say something nice like, enjoy, fatty, I mean baddie. Like,
I feel like the waitress called her a baddie, so then she's like, oh my gosh, she's so sweet.
She's so sweet. And you're going to tip her, what, 20% for bringing over a plate of fries when nurses make less money than you? Think of how much money you're paying a server to just bring over a plate of fries. How many tips do you get, Mepsigram, when you like cure people's eyesights and stuff?
Great if I could just...
How often do you get 20% tips? Not even once?
No.
And how many eyes have you done? 14,000?
More, yeah.
So 14,000, no tips.
No tips.
We have a Italian sausage flatbread. Look how good that is. God, it's hefty. A blackened chicken bacon ranch.
No, there's no way. She's eating more than the family platter.
The family platter was just the appetizer.
That was just the start. That brought it into the day. I'm surprised that she can eat that many calories despite being that weight. Like, any one of these meals is more than she needs to eat probably for the day. And so one thing I'm going to say with near certainty is that she did not eat all the food that we watched at that breakfast. I think she's playing on the fact that she's a fatty and she wants people to make fun of her. She wants a Coach Greg video kind of like this. She's hoping to go viral from being an absolute moron. There's no way I believe that she ate all I saw there. I couldn't eat that much. I certainly think I can eat more than her. Many of you are just going to watch this video and think, yeah, guaranteed that's what she eats, because look at her. You don't need to eat that many extra calories in order to quickly become overweight. If you eat 500 extra calories, a surplus from what you're supposed to eat, so let's say your BMR is 2,000 and you're eating 2,500 a day, that's not that much food, 2,500. That's 500 extra calories. You could gain about 1 pound of fat a week. It's about 50 pounds of fat in a year. By just eating in a small surplus over years, like 10 years, 100, 200 calories extra per day, not way more, not eating the entire platter of chicken, burgers, fries, and so on, you're slowly going to gain a lot of weight, and you might not eat that much. I believe that for breakfast, it added up to more than 6,000 calories, and I don't believe that she ate all that food. I don't know how she got 163,000 followers, and it says a blogger, it says sweet treats and hot girl eats. See, the problem is, I don't understand this kind of clickbait, like hot girl eats. I'm scrolling, and I don't see one. Unless, I guess it could be clickbait, that she's basically always sweating from eating so many calories, and so she's a very hot girl, as in temperature-wise. Mucho caliente.
So I came to Costco for this, and I ended up with this.
I mean, she went to Costco to get high-protein snacks, ended up with a foot-long sausage in her mouth.
Lazy to get a bowl to shake them up, so I just poured the sauce on top.
I've had enough. Why are we watching this? Why am I even doing a video on this? Why are you watching this? This is what you need to know. These women should be on GLP Max. Reduce your appetite by 28% and you eat less. I don't even think they actually would need it if they just made healthier choices. If they got my cookbook, ate from it a couple of times, even per week, they'd probably lose some weight. Stop drinking the sugary drinks, just drink diet. And if that is not enough, obviously you would have to do cardio and all these things to help even more. But if it's not enough, you can go to Caloric, try to get some GLPs. It's going to reduce your cravings, the food noise, make it even easier, as if it's not already easy to lose weight. It's excessively easy to lose weight. It's hard to get shredded. Like, I don't think these two ladies are going to walk around at like 130 pounds, but they definitely could lose 30 pounds without very much difficulty. And so why not try? With every 20 pounds of body weight, you're going to certainly see a reduced blood pressure, improved health markers. And so I encourage them to lose weight, but I know they're not going to, because the algorithm is going to force them almost subconsciously thinking, I want the validation. I have all these thousands, hundreds of thousands of people following me, watching my videos, writing comments, writing me in my DMs that they want to eat a donut off my ass and all these stupid, dirty, crazy things that people are thinking. And so they're motivated to keep going. They're not going to stop anytime soon. If people never watched them do this, they would stop. If people watched them lose weight and encourage them, they would probably continue to lose weight. And so that is how the mind works. If you're interested in Algorex, getting all the things, code Greg 10% off. If you're interested in the Turk Builder Max, the GLP Max, anything to the max, you're trying to health max, go to HDLT Supplements, code Greg 15% off. Subscribe, click the bell, comment, algorithm, bloops, videos. Looking for sponsored athletes, click link. You want to sell my stuff in stores, gyms, click link. And until next time, I am out.